Hello, everybody. This is your favorite teacher, Mr. Eggert. I wanted to talk to you today about a new discussion that I have, and that is how to expand your research paper and about rough drafts. Okay. So make sure that you watch this. Because we're going to talk about what is a rough draft. Well, a rough draft is just what it means. It means to go ahead and write the entire research paper and submit it. And what I'm going to do is I'm not going to grade it for content, but what I am going to grade it for, and I want you to remember this. I don't want people calling and say, Mr. Eggert, what's a rough draft? And I'm going to ask you, did you watch the video? So pay real close attention to what I'm going to say right now. A rough draft, I'm going to be looking at, do you have a thesis statement? Do you have an introductory paragraph? Do you have 6 paragraphs in your body, in the body part of your paper? Do you have a concluding paragraph? Do you have a works cited page? Do you have at least 5 quotes from articles? I'm not going to look for grammar. I'm not going to look for punctuation. Okay? But what I am going to look for is, do you have an introductory paragraph? Do you have 6 paragraphs in your body paragraph? Do you have a concluding paragraph? Do you have quotes? Do you have at least 3 sources? Now you can have more sources, but do you have at least 3 sources? Do you have in-text citations? Do you have a works cited page? Are your works citations done properly? So that's what I'm looking for. I want to make sure you have that, because if you do not have quotes in your research paper, it is not a research paper and it will receive a 0. Okay? If you do not have a thesis statement, it will hurt your grade drastically, okay? So make sure that you have all those things in there. That's why I have you do the rough draft, is so that you can get the your research paper so you can get the best grade that you can. That's the way I handle this. It is to help you get everything that you need to get done. So don't come to me and say, Mr. Eggert, what's a rough draft? Okay, I just told you what it is. You are finishing your paper early, turning it in for the rough draft, and letting me look over it to make sure that you have all of the key information in there. Okay, now make sure that your quotes are the second to the last sentence in a paragraph. Don't start a paragraph with a quote. Okay? Do not start a paragraph with a quote. Do not end a paragraph with a quote. Make sure that your quotes are around, they should be near the end, but not at the very end. Okay? The last sentence in a body paragraph should be a transition sentence, not a quote. You should have quotation marks around quoted material. You should introduce a quote. Well, what do I mean by introduce a quote? The author says, Mr. Smith says, okay, that is introducing a quote. So make sure that you do that kind of stuff in your paper, because I will deduct points for those kinds of things. So I'm trying to help you out here, but some people just will not listen or take notes on these modules, or they go in and they make an initial response, and then they'll copy everybody else's and not even watch the video. So please make sure that you do exactly as I tell you to do, and you should be fine. Okay? All right, so now that we are done with the rough draft, I want to talk about how to expand your research paper. One of the ways that you can do that is find articles that oppose your view. Because right now you've picked 3 articles from your summary essay that you're going to be using in your research paper. Okay, you picked a side, and you're either pro or con a topic. Y'all following me? Okay, so if you've picked a topic, what you can do is you can use a paragraph, and I'm going to kind of use a diagram here. So what you can do is you can do like this. Okay, 1 intro paragraph. Discuss both sides of the topic, say this side or that side, and so you're going to have that. So anyways, you can discuss both sides of it, say there's 2 sides to the story. However, I believe that this side is the right side, and then give your thesis statement. Your thesis statement is going to be 1 sentence, not 2, but 1 sentence long, and you're going to state in specific details why you are taking this position. Remember, do not use first person or second person pronouns. Come on, folks. No I's or we's. Okay? Don't sit there and say, we thought this. I'm going to ask the question. We refers to whom? Who are you talking about? We the people. This is not the Declaration of the United States. We the people. Okay? You just state it. You don't have to talk about the we to support your views. Okay? Don't use I. Don't do that. Don't use you. You is a sermon. If you're preaching a sermon, then you can say you. If you're giving instructions, then you can say you. So you're going to have an introductory paragraph, okay? Then you're going to have your first body paragraph. Body paragraph 1. And you can say, this could be the opposite. This could be the opposite. And so what you're going to do is you're going to summarize an article that opposes or is opposite the position that you've taken. Okay? And then you're going to go body paragraph 2, and then you're going to prove that those who take an opposing view are wrong. Okay? Then you're going to do your next point. Body paragraph 3. And so this would be, topic 1. Okay, body paragraph 3 would be topic 2. So you may take the position that guns are a right and everybody has a right to defend their home. You may take that position. What you're going to do is your first point is that maybe people have the right to defend the people that are in their home and the things that they own. And you would talk about the opposing view of that. And then you would add another topic. I don't know what that would be, and it would be kind of the same pattern. Now remember, you're going to have to use a quote to prove your points, okay? You're going to need a quote in this one too. So use a quote. So you're going to use a quote from the opposing view, okay? And then you're going to have body paragraph 4. And so it's still on the same topic, right? So now remember, you're going to have a quote here. You're going to have a quote from the positive side. All right. And then you're going to have a quote. Then you're going to have body paragraph 5. Topic 3. Okay. And you're going to do the same thing all over again. You're going to summarize with a quote. Summarize with a quote. And this one's going to be body paragraph 6. Okay. Whoops. 5 and 6. All right, then you're going to have a concluding paragraph. This is going to summarize and restate the major points. You're going to summarize the results of your research and restate the major points. Okay? So let me make this a little bit larger so you can see it easier. Okay. I hope this helps you. I'm going to hopefully be available. Please give me a call if you have any questions. You have a great day. Thank you very much for being here. Hey, I want to remind you all that you need to register for online classes for the summer. I don't know what's going to happen for the fall, but go ahead and register for online classes, and hopefully that will keep you in the system. You need to stay in college because you need an education to get a decent job. Have a great day.